whom the bell tolls. I don't know. But it's 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock in Valencia, Spain. Beautiful, medieval, Mediterranean city. A mixture of European, Roman, Arabic, and of course, Spanish, Valencian culture. Beautiful place to walk around. This is my first experience in Valencia, so everything I'm seeing for the first time. One thing I've noticed is that it's really hot here. And around 1 o'clock, they have no problem having a beer, or as they call it, a caña, which is like a glass of beer at 12 o'clock for lunch. Not like your typical drunk, rowdy crowd, but your aunt, your grandma, your uncle, they're all drinking beer at 12 o'clock to beat the heat. So, when in Rome, let's get some tapas and a beer and check out a little bit of this beautiful city. Oh, look at that church. Just walking, find that church. Hey, Isabella, how are you?
Hi.
What do you think of Valencia so far?
Beautiful, really beautiful. Especially this part that we are today. Now we're going to the cathedral.
Oh, taking me to the cathedral. How nice. I like your dress. It reminds me of a tablecloth. It's not really a dress. It's more of a top.
Faux hater.
Both. No, just fan. So, just got to this beautiful square. It's under construction, unfortunately, but you still have this amazing mixture of different styles of architecture. That sandstone, is that the cathedral? I think that's not yet. There's so many churches. There's so many churches. People must go to church all the time. I think it's the cathedral. We didn't enter the church because I don't know if I should go into a church dressed like Kevin Federline. I didn't know we were gonna go to such a holy place, you know. I am a Catholic, an altar boy. I was an altar boy, so I have to show respect for,
But today it's really hot.
really hot.
Like it's impossible to wear things that are not like this, or skirts or shorts, but it's the rules, so.
It's a good rule, but I think another good rule is to have a beer with lunch. It's a great rule. I think the Spanish are like my people. They understand my schedule. They wake up, go to work maybe.
I didn't see here, like in the big cities, that they do the, what do they call that time that they do after lunch?
Siesta?
Siesta, yeah. I think it's something about the countryside.
Yeah, I think it's also like a more of a old-fashioned thing too. Young
Like
people.
Catalan.
Yeah, young people can't. Hola.
Hola.
¿Todo bien?
Sí, estás muy bien.
No.
Claro.
Gracias. Y una caña. ¿Dos cañas?
¿Dos cañas?
Perfecto. Gracias. Caña cerveza. So we got the beer, we got the cañas as they're called, and they give you some free tapas. Of course, you can order tapas on the menu, la carta, but I will have a little olive. The most important question is, do you like black olives or green olives better?
I like to try every time.
I think I'm
It's a lot of time.
so good. There's like 4 types of olives.
More. There's like,
You can film and put it over. We're learning how to vlog here. You could film and then like put the olives on the screen.
but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 types of green olives and 2 types of black olives.
And,
Only one tapa.
and we were coming here on the bus and we just saw just tons and tons of olive fields.
Yeah.
Vineyards and olive fields with a view to the Mediterranean Sea, and then every once in a while a little castle from 500 years ago. Beautiful place. Is this an olive or is this a little baby onion? That's an onion. So good. Can you see those curtains over there? Can you see those curtains over there? How's your eyesight? Looks just like your shirt. Think of this place so far.
I think this place is the perfect combination of good taste and authentic.
Very good. There's nothing worse than a tourist trap. And a lot of times when you're traveling, you run into tourist traps. But this place is like, you know, it's very well decorated. People are nice, it's authentic, and you know, you feel like you're getting part of Spain in a nice aesthetic. You said it better than me. Right? Your English is better than mine. Authentic. First tapa is the patatas bravas. I've never seen them in this form, but they look pretty good. Please, ladies first. Now we got some called a tabla of jamón serrano. That's jamón serrano.
Very good.
It's like it's a cured ham, so it's somewhat similar to prosciutto, but of course, ham aficionados will tell me that there are some differences.
There's some jelly here too.
Jelly, yeah, a little cheese. Bon appetit. Buen provecho in español. It's good? The jelly's good.
Let me put you here.
Oh, Madonna mia, it's very good. We have the explanation now. This is manchego, which is from the sheep, and then that is from the cabra, the goat. What's it called? I don't know. And then this is like a ginger jelly. It's really amazing. You have to try that ginger jelly. And then I don't know what that jelly is, but
I think it's pepper jelly, but it's sweet.
sweet pepper. And of course, cerveza. Caña would be like a draft beer, generally around this size. At least in Spain, that's what they call them. The bells are tolling in front of the church.
So good.
So good.
There's a lot of flavors.
There's a lot of flavors, yeah.
Match with each other.
You got the cheese, which is obviously more salty, and then you got the ginger, which is at the same time spicy and sweet. You got the church bells going on.
There's something that I like about Italian food, and I think in Spain food too, is that usually they have some rules. And from my family, they always say like, you have to keep the rules.
So now we're in the square by this fountain, walking off our tapas. Just so many beautiful churches over here. There's another angle of the cathedral next to this other basilica, kind of a hue of pink. Beautiful fountain. Something looks like a castle right over there, and you could see the flag of the autonomous community of Valencia, the Spanish flag, the European Union flag, and of course some solidarity with Ukraine right there. So 3 different flags. It's like Fontana Trevi Fountain. You make a wish. You make a wish, you know?
Yeah.
So a lot of people, when they think of visiting historic Spain, historic Mediterranean. Di que sí. Ole! The best part is, of course, interacting with the people. But historic Spain, Valencia is one of the most beautiful historic cities. And it was actually more important than Barcelona for most of its history. It was the de facto capital of the Crown of Aragon, which had territories in all the islands in between Spain and Naples. She's from Naples. Back in the day, long time ago. A Napoli, va. Madonna. Va fa Napoli, eh? But yeah, so this was kind of the capital before the Crowns United. So you can see a lot of the history here. Beautiful churches everywhere you go. I believe this is the ancestral home of the Borgias. You know the Borgias?
Oh yeah, my mom is a big fan.
Of this TV show?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're from here.
Really?
Yeah, so like they moved to Rome, but they're Spaniards, so they're from Valencia.
Most crazy people.
Yeah. Oh, it's, we don't know what really happened. That's what they say they did. We can only imagine what happened. Oh, San Lorenzo.
I have a lot of influence in my family, my DNA. I made a DNA test, and it says that 40% of my DNA is from like Spain and Portugal, and 79% European. Yeah, it's a lot. Brazilian people are like this. To make sure of everything.
So there's just this castle behind me, and right now we're walking to a bridge. And this used to be a river, but I think they made it into a park, kind of like how we have Highline Park in New York. This river became a park. I think it used to overflow a lot. And on the other side there's this AstroTurf soccer field. It's got to be about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. People are playing soccer. I guess that's why Spain and Brazil win World Cups and the United States doesn't. But New Year, we'll see what happens. I mean, maybe they're training for Qatar, because Qatar's gonna be really hot. You can also find a lot of Byzantine Arabic style architecture. This kind of looks like a blue mosque. Probably not a mosque, but a lot of the place names here have Arabic origin. The neighborhood we're staying is called Rusafa, which is an Arabic word that means garden. It was a garden outside of the walled part of the city. What I really like about walking through here is every 5 minutes walk, you either get to a new town square, plaza, or a beautiful garden.
Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Mira.
Beautiful. Very relaxing, besides the 100-degree heat. It's almost time for a siesta, I think. Just took a little siesta here in the park, and now I'm having a espresso.
And me, a helado.
Helado, Oreo, redondo.
Audio friends.
Wow, it's so hot here, but now I understand why people take siestas. I always thought it was a little curious. People sleep during the middle of the day, but in this heat, it's the only thing you can do. Wow. What is all that noise? Peacock. Is that a peacock? Yeah, it must be. This is a royal park, and those are royal birds. Real du Peu Bleu. Little Catalan for you. Originally from India, I guess. Now we're gonna try to go to the beach, but we need to take the metro. Her phone died. Her phone's the one that has the internet. I'm recording, so my phone's gonna die soon. So we're gonna have to, do it the old-fashioned way, where we talk to people. We ask the people, hey, how do you get to the beach? By the metro, no GPS.
And I feel that you're really excited to do that.
Yeah, I would throw this phone away if I didn't have to record. Not away, but I like to go off the grid. Have a park where you could learn to ride a bike. My Catalan's not perfect, but that sounds like Parc d'Educació Ciclovaria. Park where you learn how to ride bikes, and people are riding around on tricycles and stuff like that. Wish I had that when I was a kid. Wouldn't have hurt myself so much. Another beautiful tree-lined street. Limestone buildings, bike paths. It's part of the University of Barcelona. Oh, sorry, Valencia. Oh. So Isabella can't live without her cell phone, so we will find a coffee shop and I will find a glass of wine, and we'll charge our phone, and then make it to the beach. 7 o'clock, but it's still sunny, so we probably have an hour or two left of sunlight. We arrived at the beach. First time seeing the beach here in Valencia, and it's pretty impressive. Looks nice. So now we're gonna charge our phone, get a beer, and we'll see you next time. Stay tuned for more, I don't know, adventures with us. Peace.